just want to say one more thing, just because we had another comment in there from a new one,
There
Jordan R. COVID is making people wake up. I need to be involved with my community and decisions. Yes. 100,000%.
Yeah, this I can definitely attest to that. My own personal mindset has shifted a ridiculous degree since COVID has started. The type of things that I'm interested in, the type of things that I spend my time doing, have changed drastically. You know, one of my hobbies right now is building medical kits. That's a weird thing, you know.
I love you so much.
The type of stuff that I think about, like it's just changed, you know.
You know what's funny is every time you talk about something like that, I'm like, man, did I do that? did I introduce this kid to something?
And that's, I mean, you know, like
if it wasn't me, it would have been, you would have gotten there eventually.
I spend my time now, you know, thinking about, like, how do I get Jake and Colin to do, like, to practice military movements with me? Like, how do I get them to do that type of shit, you know? I literally think about that type of stuff now because the deeper...
Fleet movements don't necessarily work towards ground war,
yeah, that's right. The deeper these things get, you know, the more important those skills seem to me. So, you know, I was one of those people that I bought armor over, over Rona and all that type of stuff. So we've got, you know, the full kits and everything. And I almost wore it here today. Almost. Next week I'm going to. Next episode I'm going to be in full kit. We're going to do it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
I'll open up some windows beforehand. Get it nice and cool.
I'm shifting some stuff around, you know, and like kind of I've been doing we're on it now. Now I'm going to talk about kit for a second.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about as somebody who is civilian, right?
Yeah.
So like and I'm not trying to pump myself up or anything, but like a militia, Minuteman type of thing like that. So that's shit pops off. That's what we would be classified as. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
for Minutemen.
So you have to think about what that situation is going to look like, you know, and the situation that I would be in is way different than somebody who's like in the military, you know, as far as resupply, the things that you're going to be able to carry, the things that you're going to find along the way. So I've been shifting my kit a lot to make sure that I can have like water with me and make sure that I can put some snacks somewhere, have like more general purpose, have more medical on me because there's going to be less chances to resupply. So I moved.
Do you have a life straw in your kit?
That I do not in my kit yet.
That'd be one of the, I think the most effective, smallest, lightest.
So I shifted my big medical kit on my belt over to the side of my carrier, like behind my left arm. And so I've been doing make sure I wear that a little bit, make sure it doesn't like impede my movement too much. And so that I can get another. I found a really great thing. I think Faro Concepts makes it. That's a roll that's like this big that comes in a sleeve and you pull it out and it's an IFAC kit, and so you can fit.
You unroll?
It unrolls like this.
Oh, okay.
And so it's just for like, but there's enough room to fit.
For the camera.
Yeah, unrolls like this.
There you go.
And so if this is the roll, it comes out of the sleeve sideways and then unrolls like this.
Oh,
and so there's enough room for, you know, like combat gauze and so like general IFAC shit that I could take and throw to somebody who was helping somebody who was down, you know. And then I have that real big one on my back that has like a burn dressing in it and like all kinds of stuff. Like it has a regular boo-boo kit, so if we were walking, somebody gets cut, you know, it can stop, like, oh, I got something in here, you know, whatever. It has liquid Band-Aids and shit like that, you know, for heals if someone has a fucking blister because they're a little bitch and they don't wear their boots often enough, you know.
Ointments and
exactly, yeah. So I want to make sure that I have like that one big fat kit and then the roll and then another small IFAC that goes on my belt.
H. Toro said you need IFAC and a lot of Mole Park. LOL. M-O-U-L.
M-O-U-L.
I don't know what that is. I'm a little out of the lingo. But
I don't know. Yeah.
Sounds good to me, though.
Past me.
We'll add that in there. What do you mean? What's in the Mole Park, bro?
Yeah, so that's...
He had an LOL on the end, so I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, so that's what I have been doing, like I said, working on medical kit stuff like that, and then looking into chest rigs that can be worn with my kit or like other belts just that can have more general purpose pouches to put sustenance and shit like that in, you know?
I'm trying to find, like, I think I have the next hobby avenue that is going to play right into where you're wanting to go.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make sure that I have the shit to be out for like
Yeah.
a few hours or up to like a day or two if I needed to be, and just have that stuff on me, you know.
Yeah.
And I have that black
very easy
backpack,
to
you
do.
know, that I can fit
Yeah.
all kinds of shit in that backpack.
I could live out of that backpack right there for weeks.
Yeah, so I need to get a
Weeks.
real legit backpack, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have that black one that's totally fine, and I could live out of for probably 2 days out of that black backpack by myself just fine with all my kit on and all of the other stuff in there.
If you were in survival mode, you can make that thing go for probably a week.
Yeah, but
Yeah, with the right
but
stuff,
but
but
I need like a real
good
legit
backpack.
you know.
Yeah, because the balance there in backpacks is, we should make this a segment, man.
'Cause I gotta have a
Fucking
plate carrier on, too.
survivalist, fucking wannabes.
Anybody have
101.
backpack recommendations? Shout out, you know. Anybody ever wants to talk kit? Hit me up. Social medias. That's where I'm.
We're on the social medias, Donovan.
Salt of the Streets, Instagram, obviously. Salt of the Streets, Facebook. Fuck Facebook. We're never on
Fuck
Facebook.
Facebook.
Don't hit us up on Facebook. I mean, like us and stuff because it helps get out there, but
Yeah.
we don't monitor Facebook very often because they fucking hate us.
I might check it every couple weeks.
YouTube, Salt of the Streets, like we said, we have our personal social media. I'm at Salt of the Street on Twitter and at alpaca_Donovan on Instagram. Colin is at Big Bird Offie on both of those things.
Mm-hmm.
saltofthestreets.com for everything. I think I just said that. Location Skate Shop in West Bremerton. Lexi Kayo on Twitch.
Boom.
Swell Blended. And if you need a
Shout
haircut.
out, Paul.
Yep. If you need a haircut, Swell Blended.
I've never looked so good,
swellblended.com.
buddy.
Absolutely. I'm going to make an appointment right after this.
But before you move on, I wanted to
yes.
interject.
Yes.
You express interest in tactical and strategic movement.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to get into a little bit of wargaming,
Yeah.
tabletop wargaming,
Oh, deal.
because that is some of the best places to learn about tactical and strategic movements. And we're going to have a great fucking time, and we're going to record it, and it's going to be content too. because
Deal.
You're going to fucking have a blast.
We're also going to start a Patreon soon because we've been
Yep.
thinking of a bunch of content. And so maybe,
My work list is growing.
man, well, maybe some of these new segments like the scroll down the street and stuff like that, maybe these need to be,
Yep.
Patreon videos instead.
I think
I really think
I
that.
think that's a really good idea.
I also think, and now you guys are here for all the housekeeping, I think we
Right.
really need to, once a month, you and I have got to be getting together outside of the podcast
Having a moment to
to get all
discuss.
this shit together.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing. So